Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're in the kitchen and I'm going to show you 2 different ways to use up some zucchini from the garden. We're going to make zucchini bread and chocolate zucchini cake. And it's a great way to use some of those zucchinis that have gotten a lot larger than you expected. First, we're going to make our zucchini bread. We want to start by melting our butter, so 2 sticks of butter, and we're going to melt it first so that it's cooled by the time we go to use it. I've already greased my pan, so now I'm going to start measuring out my dry ingredients. I need 3 cups of flour. Three. 2½ teaspoons of cinnamon. 1/2 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Then we're going to whisk them all together so it's mixed up really well. Now, in a separate large bowl, we're going to combine our wet ingredients. We're going to start with 3 large eggs, 1 3/4 cup sugar, now I'm going to whisk together my eggs and sugar. Then we're going to add 2 cups of shredded zucchini. Then we add our 2 sticks of butter that are melted but slightly cooled. And then 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Once those are combined, then you start adding your dry ingredients to the liquid. You're going to want to stir everything until it's well combined and there's no more dry ingredients in the bowl. At this point, a lot of people enjoy adding either walnuts or chocolate chips to the bread, and we really enjoy chocolate chips. So you can add about 3/4 to 1 cup of either nuts or chocolate chips to the batter at this point. Now we're gonna pour our batter into our loaf pans and we're gonna bake it for 60 minutes at 325 degrees.
Alright guys, so Gabrielle showed you how to do the chocolate chip zucchini bread. I'm going to show you how to make more of a dessert, the chocolate chip zucchini cake. This is something my grandmother and I made as I was a kid, and I really enjoyed it. So to start off with, like a lot of old good recipes, you need a half a cup of sour milk. So we have our half a cup of milk in here, 3 teaspoons of vinegar. We're going to set this aside for about 5 minutes and let that sour up. In the meantime, we're going to start making our cream, and that's going to be 1 3/4 cups sugar, half a cup of butter, and a half a cup of oil. We're going to throw that in the KitchenAid mixer behind me and let that do the work. Okay, so now we've got that beaten to a cream. We're going to go ahead and add our 2 eggs, our 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and our sour milk. Alright, so now we've added our eggs, our vanilla, and our sour milk to the cream. I'm going to throw that back in the KitchenAid mixer. We're going to let that do the work while we come over here and start mixing our dry ingredients. Okay, so we're going to start mixing our dry ingredients together. We're going to start off with 2½ cups of flour. Then we got 4 tablespoons of cocoa, a half a teaspoon of cinnamon, a half a teaspoon of baking powder, and then 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Mix these all together in one bowl. And the baking soda. Then all we're going to do is get our whisk and mix them together. Okay, now we've got our dry ingredients mixed together. Now we're going to add the creamed mixture together from our mixer. And we've got 2 cups of zucchini. We're going to put that in a bowl and then mix all that together. Alright, so now that we've got that thoroughly mixed, it's time to add the secret ingredient. You all know what that one is. About 2 cups, or whatever you want. Gabrielle's sitting behind the camera going, oh my lord. Alrighty, that is looking absolutely delicious. So we're gonna go ahead and grab a 9x13 pan. We're gonna grease and flour the pan, add our mixture, and then throw this in the oven. I do this the old-fashioned way. Then I top them. Make sure you get all the way up the sides. It's gonna rise. Made that mistake a couple times.
You
I know what I'm doing.
You do, yeah, you know what you're doing. And you're not making a mess at all, not like me.
Oh yeah. You do too. This is good. We haven't had zucchini cake in
At least a couple of years.
it's been 4 years at least. 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mama used to sprinkle the top of it right now with chocolate chips, but you know, what fun is that?
You've put in enough chocolate chips.
You can always put more.
Wait. Did you just sneak some chocolate chips?
Nope.
Yeah, right.
So we got about 7 more minutes left on the zucchini bread. We're gonna set this aside for now, clean up our mess, and then when that's done cooking, we're gonna throw this in for 40 to 45 minutes, 325 degrees. So this is my half right there, and this is gonna be for Gabrielle and Jacob right there. Let's get this out of here.
You're still eating chocolate chips?
So both the zucchini cake and the zucchini bread, which we've been making 2 loaves a week just about. It's a great way to use up some of your larger zucchinis. We've been shredding a lot of the zucchini in 2-cup portions, freezing it and then vacuum sealing it and just throwing it in the freezer downstairs. Both of these recipes call for 2 cups, so it works out great. But I think it's a great way to use up the zucchini and get the nutrition of zucchini into some of your dishes. So, what do you think?
I think that even during the middle of the winter, we will be baking the zucchini, and it'll be a lot more special in the middle of the winter. Right now, we're swimming in zucchini, so we're just trying to use it up. But
Everybody's swimming in zucchini. It's summertime, tomatoes, zucchini, summer squash. It's just cucumbers are just, they're flying out of the garden left and right. So I think we probably have close to 200 tomatoes ripening right now. We've already canned a bunch. We've made a year's worth of pickles already, so.
at least.
We're running out of things to do with them, but yeah, so the zucchini is great. It's very nutritious, so 2 great dishes. Go ahead and try them out yourself. Do it.
Okay, now I'm gonna put them in the oven. Do you want to see me put them in the oven? When I watch the videos, I'm like, I wonder if people wonder, like, what is she laughing at?
Voila.
I can't wait to add bloopers at the end of this.